attention because I didn't.
Good afternoon,
I
good
also
afternoon, good
wasn't
afternoon,
paying
good afternoon,
attention.
and welcome
We're
back.
doing it live.
Bucket we fall. Welcome back to another incredible episode of Injustice.
Injustice. Wow.
Back for a limited time only to record this so that Mason can watch it later on his plane flight back from Boston. Boston.
She said, I think I'll go to Boston.
We are still missing Chavis. But we're going to get started without him because I haven't heard from him. And hopefully he is alive and well.
You better be.
I know, right? I'll never forgive him if he's not.
Yeah, I'll kill him if he's not.
Wow. You can't say that. We're live.
It's a threat. Please record it. Clip it.
Clip it. I really hope he's alive and well now because you're going to feel bad.
In gaming.
Yeah, I would feel really bad.
That's good to know. Who is going to give us the recap for last time?
Not I, said the cat.
Let's take a look at the experience spread.
It's literally Jerry's the only one not eligible.
I can do it.
You are right. Jerry is the only one ineligible.
I did take notes though.
That's what I'm looking for right now. So I was supposed to.
Just pulling up Jerry's notes.
In case I had to do it.
We all rely on Jerry.
I didn't take very many notes, but I've started incorporating pictures into my notes so that way I can remember later when I need to remember what people look like.
Yeah, go ahead, AJ, and then I'll fill in if I need to.
So, we started the last session outside of this throne room. Back where we met with... Oh, what's his name? Oh, he's not even... Medium humanoid.
Finley?
Yes, thank you, Jerry.
Finley Crate, yes.
And so what we did is we, prepped up and got our way to the inside to go see the king man.
Off to see the monarch.
That's right. We did have a conversation leading up to all that we think that the monarch is potentially being influenced by something, potentially through the little Veo crystal that's in his crown. No way to know for sure, but that was a speculation. We do know, based on the accounts of the Rook and then also the king's daughter,
Delphina?
that is a
Bishop.
What is her position? Bishop. Thank you. That he has been changing slowly over the past couple months, and has gotten to a point where he is, blocking out really anybody from giving him any kind of counsel in any kind of way, or even just generally being around him. So we were going to go confront him about it, and we went into kind of like the pre-royal chambers. I don't know the word for this little transitional area.
Vestibule is not the right word.
Antechamber.
The antechamber. As we were going, Kijani and Kai noticed one fucking vulture way up in the rafters. So that was a very upsetting revelation, especially given the context that we know that Danica is capable of doing mind control type bullshit. Have actively seen this happen before. I
have a really quick question, because Sid, last last session you said the name, and I still have rewritten Cillian Augenroche, and that's not how you say it. Can you please say his name correctly,
Owen
please?
Roke.
I will spell it. Owen.
Yeah. Cillian Owen Roke.
Okay, I just have to spell it phonetically so that way I don't say
Yeah.
it wrong. Okay, continue, AJ.
Hmm. So after we noticed that, we walked all the way up to where we are on the map currently. At which point the Rook told these guards, "You don't want to get in my way, buckos," and rolled something like a 40 or 50 on an intimidation check, comedically high, and they stepped right aside, and we walked into the royal chambers, the throne room.
Q throne room.
At which point, huh?
I said Q throne room.
Yeah. Where's the throne room? The timing is bad.
There
Thank
we
you,
go.
thank you. When we came in here, this bridge that is in the middle right here was down. It was just a open gap with lava underneath, and there were two like golem automaton type deals that were here. We walked in, and the Rook shouted out some words of "Come to
Encouragement.
your senses, you motherfucker." At which point he said no, and the golems attacked. And we had a good round, I think, where the Rook and the Bishop were able to participate in combat. That was a fun time. But they were then commanded to stop taking any hostile aggression.
Because
And
we learned
chill
that
the fuck out.
magically speaking, the king, like, there's some type of magic that the king can prevent them from acting.
Yeah. So the king compelled them magically to quit. And they quit.
Stop it.
And now they're standing there, and they're being very
Still.
good parts of the environment.
Parts of the environment.
Now, we have these two really big golems that are walking around that were just statues by the throne. And we knew that we had to get up here. Kai and Oleander tag teamed to raise the bridge out of the lava. And we all started to advance forward. Topharos did a fling on Vesrin and got her way up the stairs. And at which point Vesrin was able to walk up to the king and dominate his mind in a sense, and
Undominated.
kind of give him some mental clarity.
Liberate.
Undominate. Yeah, that's a good one. Liberate. Wow. So some liberation was had, and now there's this fucking weird guy.
Oh yeah.
And Kai punched him in the dick, and he's bleeding. From the dick, probably.
That sounds incredibly painful.
That's not how I remember it happening.
Oh. Didn't you know that's where Kai punches when he crits?
As you can see,
Oh, he does like the Johnny Cage thing from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
as you can see, this creature is it does not have masculine genitalia. No genitalia at all.
As we can see,
I
I
mean-
don't think we can see up that close.
I just
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
know that I
You're
would
not
go so
sitting
far as
here.
to say that it has no genitalia at all. It's just not in the place that would be anthropomorphized.
Yeah,
That's
I'm just
fair.
saying, like, there
That's
are plenty
fair.
of animals that we interact with regularly that have their dicks on the inside, so...
True.
Yeah, but you see, its lower body is made of smoke.
Yeah, but, like, it could be up in there. You don't know. Because
It
there's
could
smoke
be.
in the way.
It could be up in there.
Could be a
It
smoke
could!
genital.
A smoke genital.
Yeah, what
Let's,
if the smoke just turns into the genital?
I've seen that porno. Just kidding. Let's.
That's okay.
Smoke peen.
This is being recorded, but okay.
That's alright.
Um,
prefer it
smoke
recorded.
I mean, you know, for posterity.
Uh-huh.
For prostitution?
No. Maybe.
That was a good
Lame.
recap. AJ, why don't you
Thanks.
go ahead and reward yourself with an evergreen hero point and 10 experience points towards your next level. You can cash in any time once you have 1,000 of them.
1,000
Is
levels?
that how that works?
Experience points.
Oh, okay. That's much
Cash
more
in
attainable.
whenever you feel like it. So we can choose that we can opt not to level up.
Sure. Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Jerry, please.
Just hang on to like just like stockpile 3,000, 5,000. Out here crit failing on every enemy. Yes.
In the TTRPG Vampire the Masquerade, you gain experience, but you don't actually technically gain levels. You can just opt to use experience to gain new abilities at different levels, so you don't have to use them all at once. Or you don't have to use it. You can use it whenever you feel like it. That's why I thought it was funny that you said that. Okay, I definitely see genitalia.
Yeah. See?
Oh.
Don't you know that genitalia is an eye of the beholder?
That's because
I
of the
hope it's
tats
not
that
in
you
the
have
eye.
open.
Oh, I wish Jonathan was here like 5 seconds sooner.
Yeah, that would have been such a good intro.
Sarah
Hi, Jonathan.
Hello.
is here.
So sorry.
It's okay.
No, you're
It's okay, pal.
You just missed a perfect Jerry quote.
Oh no. Those are my favorite quotes.
Yes.
They're
So,
the ones that hold Sid to leveling us up, you know.
That's exactly what we were talking about, actually. Just
were talking
before
about both those
the
things.
comments.
kind of?
Good job.
Kind of? Alright. Let's get started.
We have to log in to play this.
It is the Mountain Monarch's turn. He is unconscious. He is slumped in his chair and kind of like smoke or steam rising from the back of his spine. This enormous being is looming over him, wings outspread. It has a look of a menacing look, but it does appear slightly panicked at the moment. And then it is the Kingside Golem's turn. And this guy is going to remind you that you are in combat with it and shouldn't be distracted. It's going to target who is within its reach that it cares.
Everybody.
Literally everybody.
The Protopopos.
And, Veserian Kai.
Yeah, actually, it is going to make moves. To protect the king.
I
Saradwin.
didn't wash my hands after making chili and I just touched my eye. I'll be right back.
Ooh.
Oh
Hmm.
no.
That was a mistake, sir.
Saradwin, do you have an attack of opportunity?
I am viciously looking at that. I don't think I do for this.
No, you're right. You're a
guy.
champion. Your reactions are all
Yeah.
defensive.
That's correct.
All right. Well, we're gonna
I
target
will
Kai.
verbally defend my friends in reaction.
Target Kai
No.
with a hammer
Bart,
attack.
You can't do this. It's a hate crime.
It does miss you.
Got in its head.
I remember how frustrated I was last time because I kept missing, and these guys should hit you like 70% of the time. He's gonna attack again and critically miss with a natural 1.
We like to see.
Alright, that's it. That's all he could do. It becomes... these people are not technically in combat. Oleander. If you'd like to move, you will need to tumble through. I know that's...
Incorrect.
Oh.
I'm going to goading feint this guy. If I can open my eyes enough to see what I'm doing.
Okay.
Deception feint. Waka pow.
Waka Pow. See, if I had
But not
rolled a
the
16,
waterfowl.
if I had rolled a 16, that succeeds. Apparently.
That is not what I wanted to do, though. I need to see if there's a way to get goading feint on that there as well. Let me call
What does-
goading feint.
yeah.
He has a -2 to attacks against me. And I think that it does have an ability on it. God damn. Fuck.
I'm so glad we're capturing all of this forever on the internet.
I can't tell if that's sincere.
Oh, we're recording, John, for Mason.
Yes, I can't tell if what you're saying is sincere.
There's an effect for goading feint.
Okay.
How tall is this little area that I'm at? Like, how tall is this?
That is a
section?
10-foot 10-foot increase.
I have a 20-foot climb speed if I can manage to use that to climb to here. If that's acceptable.
Success against and goading feint. Yes, that is true. Climbing has the move action, and my boy is gonna try and hit you.
Yep, that's why I did. That's why I did this way.
Yeah. So we're gonna target. We're gonna make an attack. Not that one. This one. There we go. Boom.
That's not the number. That's not the thing that I wanted you to have happen.
He had a -2
That's-
from goading feint.
Yeah. See, but you see with the fact
The
that I
stop.
can't move now.
34 points of bludgeoning damage. And your movement is interrupted by the critical.
All right. Then I have to rethink my actions because I was going to help my friend, but I can't see him, and I don't think that I'm
You're
within
probably gonna
range
want to deal
do
with
this.
the
Yeah, I'm not
the
within range
boyo.
to do that. Yeah, I guess. We'll do a confident finisher on this man. Let me turn it on. It is on.
I did fix the elevation as well. Now you can't be at decimal heights. You always pick it. It rounds you to the nearest foot. And also I eliminated the gaps in the walking. That misses.
He'll still take 3d6 damage. Potentially.
Yeah, takes 10 damage.
Cool. I no longer have panache. And I have ended my turn. I cannot take another one of. I cannot take a crit again.
Okay. I see all this happening from afar. I run. I'm gonna use my time vertex to have an extra action.
Okay, borrow time.
Yes. Wait. Okay, so one action to move there. And if I'm not mistaken, I measured this correctly last time. Yes. I used one action. I'm then going to use magnetic pinions. Where is this? Okay. which will cause me to lose
Oh,
my.
William,
Hmm.
your weapon. You attacked him with your weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, but it just did precision damage. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. He takes full precision damage.
I'm scared for what that's gonna do to my fucking fists.
I think it has something to do with my weapon has a trait that I think that Sid was getting into potentially, but it could be wrong.
Mm.
Yeah, they have a
Okay.
as yet undiscovered weakness that's relevant to whether or not you will survive this. But go ahead. There.
I don't. Ooh, I don't like that.
No. Oh well. To be fair, actually, it doesn't. Isn't precision damage just whatever damage your weapon would do?
No, it's specifically precision damage.
Yeah, it's a specific type.
Okay. I was making sure because it does say piercing on.
Does a 31 hit?
I'm sure it does. Yes.
Okay. The queen side takes half of this is bludgeoning, half of this is piercing. Takes yeah. Why do you giving 30 damage?
Yes.
Oh, okay. He has a weakness of some kind.
Yes.
Good to know. Okay, my next attack is at the king side. Same attack bonus because it's all with magnetic pinions. Does a 28 hit?
At 28. Just hits. Yes.
Great. Okay. $13 damage. 6 of it is bludgeoning, 7 of it is piercing.
Yes.
Okay. The third one has to go somewhere. Can I shoot at one of these ram crystals?
Sure. Roll the hit.
Should I roll? Okay. $19.
You hit the statue, but
Okay.
it kind of glances off.
Gotcha. Okay. That'll be all for my turn.
Hmm. Okay. Yes,
I don't.
William.
It is weird because of. It is weird. That's why I'm not. I'm not. I just wanted to bring it up for the future, but I'm fine with. We'll figure that out.
No,
figure it
that
out a
makes
little bit.
sense. So he'll be minus 10 on that.
It's just probably a weird parsing of how concussive and that ability work. That it can't read it otherwise.
So he'll take an extra 10. Queen side will take an extra 10 points of damage, because your weapon is concussive. That brings us to Ceridwen. These guys went from full health to seen better days as Topharos runs out over the lava bridge and explodes with metallic channeling and kind of essentially mortars the statues.
He mortars them, like moiters or mortars.
Mortar. Like,
Anyway, I'm sorry.
Moida.
I'm aware. I'm just
not
I'm being ridiculous. I would like to place myself in a precarious situation. First by moving. But now most of my friends are within my aura, which is what I want.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
Actually, I moved. It says I moved 47 feet. Is that? Wait. 5, 10, 15, 20.
There's
I should be able to
elevation.
go here with my movement.
There's
and
elevation
be-
that you're not accounting for.
Yeah, it's because you're going up the stairs. It's more distance than that. So this is 50 feet, 2 actions.
Oh. I don't necessarily want that.
Okay.
I would
You
like to be.
Control Z.
Where's 30
Don't
feet?
just move yourself back because it'll be more movement. Just Control Z.
Okay, Control Z.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me pull up my ruler. Maybe that'll.
No, I think you'll have to just move yourself
Yeah.
and
I'll just do 5 feet at a time. See where we end up. So that's the number on the left is showing me how much I've actually moved, right?
I don't see how.
Let me
He
string
was
so
on
maybe,
the stairs
maybe I understand
there,
better.
and he's on the stairs there. He was on 2 different. This is a second level increase.
Sure.
Potentially.
Oh yeah, so you've moved up 2 feet and forward 1. But that 43 feet
So
doesn't make
which
any sense to
number-
me.
That's the height from the lava pit, maybe?
No, that should be your elevation change, I think. But maybe you're right. Maybe that's above the ground.
That's what I interpret it as, at least.
So
Which number should I be using to know how much I've done?
the one next to the running man is how many you have moved.
Okay. So that would be 15
15 feet.
So it's like.
Yeah.
Okay. So that would be 21, and so that's essentially my 25 feet of movement.
Yes.
Do I have 25 or yeah?
Yeah.
Do I have 25 or 30? Yeah, I have 30.
Oh, so you can move 1 more square probably.
I can move 1 more. Okay, that's where I was initially.
118. Let's go.
118. So that's what scares me. I feel like that's a lot.
See, I said I had fixed all the elevation changes, but apparently there's a. I don't know.
That's a big jump.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I really did actually test this time, but
I'm sorry. I
whatever.
broke it.
Nope,
Um,
not your fault.
but am I? Would you like me to be here or
Yeah,
like?
you
I'm
can
fine
absolutely
with you
be
to
exactly where
point
you
over.
are. Yep.
Okay, cool. I will then target one of these guys, and just attack one time with my fancy. It's still a striking Kopesh, but it's from my mind now because I'm a Tetra Law enjoyer.
Enjoyer.
How about them apples? Let's go.
Well, that
Um,
will critically hit because
Flanking.
you are flanking
let's go
him.
flank. That's not a
That's
bad
a
roll.
good damage.
Well, that's a crazy roll, actually. Get wrecked.
Yeah.
And then I will. I'm still a human. Or I'm still a mortal.
Elf. Yes.
Yeah. And so I will. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted. Oh, did I raise my shield just then?
Yes.
And it is a tower shield right now. Right? Or that was the last fight. So it's a regular shield.
I think that was this
Or
fight.
should be a tower shield.
Yeah.
Yeah,
tower
so it
shield.
is a tower shield. So cool. So
that's
big
why
boy.
you would have had 25 feet of movement, but that's fine. This is all still fine.
Solid. All right. And that'll be my turn.
All right. That's right.
Um,
No, go ahead, John.
Just if somebody does get hit by one of these guys in the next turn, I will probably end up using my reaction. But just in case we get rolling with the combat stuff, I just wanted to just that all my reactions are defensive. So as we mentioned,
Yes.
that's all. Thank you.
Okay. Sid, we can't see you. I don't know if you're intentionally not broadcasting your face.
Is that true?
It is true that we can't see you. It is not. I don't necessarily sure that what your intentions are.
It's got the OBS thing
Hmm.
screen on.
No, I thought I was invisible this whole time.
0, 0, 0.
This is
I've been here the whole time.
I've been here the whole time.
I would like to move here. And then
Why
I'm
am I
going to
so
cast
big?
Vampiric. What? What did you say?
Nothing. Go ahead.
I will cast Vampiric Feast on this demon looking bitch ass.
Such a vampire.
Can you see me now?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he takes it almost immediately.
Okay. Vampiric Feast. You're waiting on me to make a saving throw of some kind.
That's true.
I knew that. Natural 20.
I don't love that. Okay, so he takes
Did
no
he
damage
dodge
from
my
that, or how
damage?
does that work?
Well, let's look. You deal 66 void damage. Target takes... Is it a basic? It doesn't say. Yeah, basic fortitude
does.
save. Defense basic fortitude save. Yeah, so on a success he takes 0 damage.
Cool, that's my turn. Since I moved.
Kijani.
Is he right now? Is he something right now?
No.
No.
I don't think so.
He's a plant.
Yeah. Let's see. What will Kijani do?
I think that he mentioned something about weakened earth.
Is that a spell he has?
Yes.
First rank spell. Yeah, okay. One creature. I guess he'll target a creature. Target this one.
He does have to get within touch though.
Okay. He will run up, touch this guy, and cast Weaken Earth, forcing Kingside to make a Fortitude save, which it critically succeeds. So unfortunately nothing happens with that. Brings us to this guy. He needs to get up here and target Vesrin with an attack. It's a critical hit.
Oh, ho.
Goodbye, Vesrin.
No, no, no.
Ceridwen has a response. His champion's aura. Glimpse of Redemption.
It's not as painful of a quandary, but it's still.
Mm. Mhm.
Yeah, it's gonna take the second option and get its crit damage here. Just 24 points of damage on Vestron.
Which is
So it gets
reduced?
resistance plus my level plus 2, so 8, which is cool.
Yeah, so Vestron, you will hold on. Get that, and then take this. Yeah, 16 points damage. And
Enemy becomes enfeebled.
yes, becomes enfeebled 2
2.
till the end of its next
Thanks.
turn. He'll target Vestron again. And hit. For 15
It is
points.
just a triggering damage, though.
Yeah, it doesn't. I get you on 1.
And this single-minded, actually zero-minded golem with instructions to protect the king will continue trying to beat up Vestron. We'll see if he can hit on a -10. No, he cannot.
Oh, I want to be critically missed so bad.
Brings us to Kai.
Okay, I am gonna... What is this? Huh. Neat. Okay. I guess I'll try this first. Yeah, I'm gonna try a dirty trick.
Okay. Targeting the demonoid.
The demonoid. And
Yeah, you make that
here is
thievery
a
check.
Thievery check.
That will
Almost
fail.
18 on my screen. That's so sad.
It is early.
I do have 3 of those things right now.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, yeah, I'll do that. Here. One more again.
Ooh.
Oh, worse.
Oh no.
Alright, well, that's out of the way, at least.
Right.
Sure,
you
that's
no,
the way
no
that-
shot. You do it twice.
That's the way that natural ones work.
yeah, it is.
Statistically.
That's right.
Hold on, I'm about to send you. I'm about to send you an injection real quick. Hold on. Type this in to me.
Thank you, thank you.
Did I send that Starfinder is incorporating that?
Yes.
You've seen better day. I think I really feel like a flurry would be better, but I want to try this new thing. I'm gonna try the new thing. So I'm gonna Tiger Slash. Okay. You make a fierce swipe with both hands. Make a Tiger Claw strike. It deals 2 extra weapon damage. Okay. Tiger Slash is activated. Strike. Go.
Okay.
That's great news.
I like this.
Okay.
If the attack is a
deals
critical
2
success and deals damage, add your strength modifier to the persistent bleed damage from your Tiger
Yes.
Claw.
Yes.
Is this thing new to bleed? No, it has it.
Okay.
Oh.
I get how many extra weapon damage is this? Okay. It deals 2 extra weapon damage die. Okay, so I need to add 2 more d8.
Oh no.
And this is slashing. Add.
The Tiger
Okay.
Slash, yeah, but the Tiger Slash should do it on its own.
I'm pretty happy with that.
That's disgusting.
Wait,
Fuck your couch.
That's what
It's
now?
It's 78 points.
no, it's not. You didn't need to do the 2 extra D8. It already did it.
Oh,
You did
okay.
2 extra 2
Did
D8.
it? Did it? Did it?
Yeah.
All right, so
Okay.
we remove the last two d8s, which is
That's
How
12.
did it do the?
minus
How did
24.
it do the? Oh, I did select the. I see.
Yeah.
So
Minus
minus an
24.
8, minus a 4, and then yeah, minus 24. That's still a lot of damage. I'm not upset.
How much?
54.
54.
54. Yeah.
78 minus 24 is 54.
Yes.
84.
That's
Yeah. See, still dead.
well. That's because I hit the button and we. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, there's a persistent bleed that's bleed plus 4.
Yeah,
pretty
you're
good.
right. Which it takes at the end of his turn. Should be here.
How much life does it have left?
How much life does it? It can't. It cannot survive bleed.
Oh, that's great.
If that's any indication.
Yeah, that's my turn. I have no more actions.
Actually, it has to make a fortitude save against being slowed.
Oh yeah.
It has crushing. I don't know why that was Vesrin making that save. Hold on.
I told you that I had to get the natural one out of the way.
You're right. It does
Also, thanks for the
fail and-
injection.
It does fail, and so is slowed. In addition to those things. Go ahead and describe how this looks.
Yeah. So Kai gets his hands together. So he normally kind of has open palm, claws out like this. He slaps his hands together and just crosses down across his chest. Aiming right where his neck meets his chest and then across.
Perfect. This demonoid creature doesn't bleed typically in the way that you would expect, but it does suffer from the hemorrhaging of its ephemeral essence that just spills forth, effluviates, if you will, out into the atmosphere. And as you slash down across it, that is the demon's turn now. It is slowed and going to die at the end of its turn. It doesn't necessarily recognize that though, but it is going to do some stuff to see what it can do. Slowed really, really, really fucked me up here.
Oh, good job, everyone. Solid teamwork there.
I couldn't do it without you.
Because you
couldn't do
see,
it.
it needs more actions than it's allowed to have because.
This is so tragic.
All right, what it will do, more cinematically than anything else, it will rise up and its form begins to become pure smoke and change shape. And it transforms into a giant vulture. A very familiar looking vulture. Still rending. Now there's real blood dripping from its carapace. It tries to take off, flapping its wings. And as its kind of ichor and blood spills forth from its body all over the throne and the king and everyone here, and it begins to glide upwards and away. And instead it succumbs to its wounds. Oh, it does have resistance, but that's still. What's the resistance?
It was the
Oh, so this does count for bleed. Does it survive? So it rolls 1 on the bleed. You get to add your strength score to the bleed, right? What's your
Which
strength
is
score?
4.
4. It doesn't take any bleed damage. Its
Can
resistance
I
is higher than
instead
minimum.
have then you tried to use my standstill reaction to prevent it from moving mechanically?
It's not mechanically moving. It takes 2 actions
Great.
for it to
If
transform.
it does,
Yeah,
you know
and
what I'm about to do.
it takes 2 actions for it to transform, and it is slowed. I would love for him to have flown away, but instead he is just like starting to, and is just like barely holding itself aloft. The king is unconscious, being gored upon. The golem is going to defend the king. Damn it! I'm gonna hit him this time.
The king?
No,
That'd be bad.
Kai.
This time,
God
I'm going to
damn.
ask you just to please not do that.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, why are you off guard?
he failed.
Is
the
it
dirty
considering me
crit.
flanked?
He rolled a 1 on the dirty trick.
Oh, you rolled a 1 on dirty trick.
So he went prone.
Wait, what?
So those attacks were made from prone?
He rolled really high.
I'm prone? When the fuck did I get prone?
You
I see.
critically
Yeah.
failed the dirty trick.
Yeah. The result of dirty
What does
trick
it
on a
say
crit
you do
failure
that?
is that you fall prone. You used your hero point and got
Oh,
a
yeah,
natural 1.
It does say that. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I would be inclined to say that that feels bad, except that I've missed you and rolled no higher than a 7 on every roll so far, so I'm going to hit you right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
For 16 points
I think
of
that I have
damage.
well earned such a hit.
16 points of damage. And it is going to attempt to attack you a second time, and roll a fucking literal 1. I don't know how this happens. It's going to attempt a third
I
attack.
do have the power of God and anime on my side.
It misses. Misses. God fucking damn it. Ollie.
Is the range on this ability 30 feet? I'm just gonna presume that. Yep, not in 30 feet. Alright, I will once again goading feint. Da, 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 da.
That is a regular success. Goading feint. I need the...
Oh, so I do have it on. I don't have it. I can't do it via the hotbar, but if I do it from the class feat one, if I do it from this action, it does have
Yeah,
the goading fade.
you could add
on
it to your hotbar. But
Yeah,
have to
I
add
just haven't figured out how to do it yet. Yep. I just meant the actual like attack action thing there, or the you know what I'm talking about.
I need the goading feint drag and drop effect.
It's there. Oh, you if you open up the
I can't.
you don't.
I just see feint.
Okay.
There we go.
It is in the success text
Yeah,
of
mine's
that.
collapsed and I can't for whatever
Yeah,
reason.
no,
Oh,
I
shit.
understand.
Regular success.
Alright, that also means that I get panache. And I am going to try to attack my man here with a finisher.
Critical hit. Natural 20.
Doing a lot here.
Yeah, because it'll be plus 10 as well.
All right. As the ram-headed stone statue looms over you, stone hammer in hand, looks down. Describe this final strike.
I'm kind of just inspecting him and looking for it. While it is stone, it is kind of plates. I look for a
Yep.
spot where wherever there is a joint in there, and just shove my mind blade as far in through as I can. And you were supposed to protect your king, I say in Dwarvish.
Yikes! Mental damage. If he had a mind, yeah, concussive isn't calculated
It doesn't.
properly.
I just looked it up, and it doesn't actually.
I see. It doesn't work in.
I don't think that there's from what
In
I've seen,
Boundary
there
yet?
isn't. It hasn't been a thing. That's for 2 years. It's like, you have to do it manually. Is the best we can say.
Gotcha.
There probably is something, but I've not
Well,
found it
I
yet.
bet logic that says whichever is worst for the enemy is hard to code.
Yeah.
But yes, in this
almost
case, it'll take
yeah.
59 points of damage and crumble into tiny bits. Its hammer slides aside and tumbles down the stairs several flights.
And how far is Veteran? I don't know.
It is
I'll
probably difficult terrain still.
well, I'm not looking to move.
Yep.
I'm trying to use ability within 30 feet. But I think that she's still probably just a little bit too far. So we'll go for my boy Saradwin instead. And I'm gonna use One for All to prepare to aid. I prepare to aid his attack on this guy.
Great.
And that will be my turn.
Tough for us.
Pretty easy turn. I move there using one action. I'll use my second action to command a son. Uh-oh. Can I move a son here?
Yes.
50 feet movement. And then Hassan will use an action to attack this guy.
Okay.
I assume the flanking is a thing.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Just making a regular attack. Gust
Yeah.
strike. That will hit because flanking.
Great. And then this 2d6 plus 2 bludgeoning damage. Wait, he's off guard,
Yes,
Correct.
right?
because of flanking.
I have something.
But does Hassan have the same thing?
Hassan has a thing that he has nature's precision. When your companion strikes an off-guard creature with an agile or finesse, an on strike, it does an additional 1d4 precision damage.
Oh. Nice.
It's baby sneak
Yeah.
attack.
Yes, this one. Precision. Which in this case is additional bludgeoning damage.
It is.
Oh, I have to put 1d4. 1d4. Is that how that works? Nope. Oh, I put it in the wrong spot. There we go. 1d4 precision damage. Good. Okay.
Okay. And air gust deals bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Great.
And that'll be all for my turn.
All right, Serdwin. You've been kind of like
Okay.
dodging between these two massive creatures here for this whole round. The one on your right has been downed by Oleander. His Mind Blade.
I'm gonna go ahead and do this so I can go check on my chili.
What is this?
This is my help to.
If Serdwin decides to swing and attack.
Yep. I just wanted to not have to worry about that while I was walking away.
So I'm gonna go ahead and decide to swing and attack.
I see. Well, you'll get a +2 to the attack roll. Because Oleander critically succeeds at helping you. As he kind of fancy footwork slashes down the one in front of him, he leaps up on top of some of the rubble and tells you, aim for the core, and like kind of points where you should aim. You do get the +2 circumstance bonus, and that is a hit. Dealing 12 points of damage.
I swing again.
All right. That is a hit, and I mean just barely. Another 9 points of damage.
And then I'm gonna raise my shield.
Brilliant. Brings us to
And
Vestron.
then I will pass turn.
I'm gonna cast Force Barrage against the Vulture for 3 shards.
For
That's
three.
what we like to fucking see.
For 3 shards.
Yeah, I'm gonna use all 3 actions to cast Force Barrage.
Okay.
Dodge this, motherfucker.
All right. Roll damage 3 times. If you hit the same creature, combine. Okay, this is important. Combine the damage before applying bonuses or penalties to damage resistance, weaknesses, and so forth. Okay. So this benefits you in this case. You don't have to exceed his resistance with any one strike. You can add them all up. 9, 12. And that will indeed be a gracious plenty as you hold up your hand. Violent ring of magical runes appears around your wrist, and 3 missiles of pure magical energy collide into the creature. It is slain, and it crumples to the... It's kind of like ragdolled across the top of the throne.
That's the end of my turn.
Yeah. Kijani's turn. Kijani is going to... Don't have a lot of great options here.
think you should choose the best option for the circumstance.
Okay, Kijani is going to use a wild cantrip called Timber. I didn't know this existed. You create a small dead tree in your space that falls over on anyone in its path, then immediately decomposes. Any creature in the area takes 2d4 bludgeoning damage with a basic reflex saving throw. Creature that critically fails is knocked for a loop, making it dazzled until the end of its next turn.
You hear the faint whisper of a Katy Perry song wafting through the airwaves.
Wafting through the air. Oh boy. Yeah, so he's gonna place this such that the tree falls only onto the enemy in front of him, as he kind of gives a little angry Groot. And this tree rises up and falls forward. We're targeting the king side golem. It makes a reflex save, at which it is not awesome, but still succeeds. Literally succeeds by 0. So he'll take half damage. Roll the damage. It's 4d4 bludgeoning damage. Kingside takes half, but because bludgeoning adds 10. And that's about as much as he could have hoped for that. Where are we at here? And then Kijani will back up because he can do this again next turn, without being. Actually, he's gonna back up. Oops. Whoops. I guess he wants to move here. No. He needs to be far enough away from. Well, that's probably fine. That's probably fine. That brings us to Kai.
Oh, what up, boy? You gonna react and
You're gonna need to
hit me?
stand up
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
or crawl. You could have crawled here.
No, I'll you know what? No. I think I'm gonna be a little bit more extra than that. I think I'm just going to teleport and be standing where I land.
That's reasonable. That's reasonable. I don't know if that's rules as written, but I believe in it.
Hell yeah. Alright, I'll hit the cast button.
Spin the focus point.
Hey, what up, bitch?
That movement
actually,
doesn't provoke
maybe-
attack of opportunity, so
Oh, that's even better. I would like to make sure that I am flanking.
you would need to be like on the banister down here.
Sure.
Okay.
Alright. Step 1. Flurry of blows.
Step 1, don't be prone. Step 2, flurry of blows.
That's right. We're gonna use fists.
Fists, but that's bludgeoning damage.
You're right, it is. Alright.
Miss and a hit.
Oh shit. So sorry.
It's fine.
Hey look, I've got sneak attack damage going on right here too. Alright, it is 6 points of bludgeoning and 2 points of piercing.
Yeah.
Or precision, I guess. Sorry.
Precision. That's whatever. It's fine.
No, it's all bludgeoning.
It doesn't matter how much. So the way that weakness
Neat.
works in Pathfinder is weakness always includes a number. So for example, these guys have weakness 10 to bludgeoning. If you deal even 1 point of bludgeoning to them, they take 10. It's static 10. It's not based on how much damage you deal, though. this kind of makes
In which case-
weaknesses be able to be used more frequently in Pathfinder because it's not like a double or a half situation. It can't really cause things to be extremely swingy, but it does mean that you only need to like proc 1 point to do the damage.
I see. Well, I went with another fist. I missed.
I don't
And
think you.
I'm to
Oh, you
die.
did. You did because of flurry of blows. Silly me.
Mhm.
Silly me. You missed
Missing out the
by.
actions, baby.
Yeah, there we go. All right. This creature is deceased. Is actually at 0. I will say, even as it has been blown apart by magic, it's beginning to not recorporate, but it's not disintegrated entirely. You can tell that its body is still pulsing with some sort of disgusting, evil animation of some kind.
It's a good thing it's bleeding.
Um, the only combatant left. And all of you look fine. This was not as big a battle as I wanted it to be. That's okay, I guess. I guess you guys can sometimes do good. He's gonna target Kai, like he's been trying to do this entire game. And just getting diced out. And we're gonna do it this time.
Remember, we skipped
Ow.
a phase in the boss fight.
You did skip a phase in the boss fight. That's true. 20 points, Kai. Second attack. Can I roll higher than a 10, please?
Reaction. Sorry, reaction.
A reaction.
Reaction. He has to make a. There's a quandary he must answer. Where's the stagum thing at?
I'm gonna
I need to put
undo
this on a
that.
bar somewhere. Here it is. Glimpse at your redemption, brainless thing.
Yeah. He'll skip that damage. He'll repent.
Good boy.
He makes a third and final attack. He hits. Oops. For 14. Sorry, not this next thing. That was extra and
Now, I'm
unnecessary.
only taking 14. I ain't doing it. I ain't taking that 16.
Oleander.
It feels a real shame. But hopefully they know how to pick these. I have Panache. He is off guard. Is there anything that I want to do in addition? No, there is not. Strike.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Plus 10.
Plus 10. 50 points of damage. All right. Once again, you run in, Mind Blade in hand, and plunge your blade up to the hilt into this creature, backstabbing it, and it will crumple in defeat.
Hit like a button on the inside of the golems, like, and just having a piercing weapon gets you right in. And it's a really hard process. Usually the plates will move and break your arm.
All right, and with that, we will end the encounter.
point of Kai's immediate give a shit. There can only be one bird. Therefore, I am going to get this bird and make sure it doesn't do any bird shit. Like live.
Okay. Yeah. As you go ahead and move your character. Oh, you're on a wall. That
I
was a
can't
funny joke.
help.
That was a funny joke I did. Go ahead and run up to the throne and just start pummeling it. After a couple of hits.
Can you put it over here because I'm not gonna do this like next to the king. Like I'm gonna
Sure,
be
you drag it
civilized.
over
You know what I
here.
mean?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just fucking
begin-
pounding on this.
As you begin pounding it, you begin to realize that it's like hitting like non-Newtonian fluid. Your fist is mostly going through the body and hitting the stone. And you begin to like, but it is like kind of congealed. Every now and then it is kind of like roils and bubbly, liquidy, almost symbiote. Like if you get like venom kind of fluid.
Yeah.
And occasionally a mouth will appear, not necessarily where the bird's mouth is, but like somewhere on the body, and it will
Faster
I
and
will
cast ignition on
punch
it.
it.
and then vanish.
Oh, fuck.
All right.
Like
Veteran
Mustang.
casts ignition on it. Yeah, literally.
Burn
I'm
it with fire.
Armstronging this motherfucker. Vestron walks up and just
Kill it with fire.
All right.
Can we cast it into the fire? Cast it into the pit.
chuck it in the fucking lava.
At this point, you are out of combat. The pile of bird goo and symbiotic fluid is on fire. So, there's that.
Can somebody treat the king so he can allow his bishop and rook to join us? I think they're still held.
Yeah, they are still held in place.
We can do this thing if Ceridwen is unable, or should I say this is by duty, potentially.
What was that?
Do you want to give a little Healy to the king to try and wake him up?
I would love to give it a little Healy to the king to try to wake him up.
Hell yeah.
He approaches with a small shoe with a wheel on the heel.
I will hit him with a Healy.
I like it. Yeah, risky surgery on this full health unconscious guy.
Just like Sergeant
That'll
brings
wake him
out his
up.
dagger.
Yep,
I
it's
can
gonna
Whoa, 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 whoa.
it's gonna take surgery for sure.
I don't make the rules. Alright, let's
Yeah,
see.
all
I
right.
do say surgeons always suggest surgery.
I'm just
right?
trying to see.
I don't know. That's a thing on a TV show I saw before.
What?
Go
I
ahead,
am
Sarah.
going
Surgeons
to
know surgery.
because it is. I don't see physical wounds. I don't think that physical healing will
he
do
seems-
anything, so I'm going
he
to
seems
choose to try to
ill.
do lay
He
on.
seems like malnourished, and unconscious for, who knows what reason. But the thing about him upon initial review seems the most dangerous is the fact that he looks like he probably hasn't eaten in days.
Oh, here, have a plant. And Kijani will run up and produce
Fresh produce.
fresh produce. Yeah,
Produce.
I have a
Produce
thing for
fresh.
that now.
Yeah, and
I don't
Kijani,
need these.
Chavis.
Hmm?
Look. The feather guster.
such a fluffy tail. Yes.
Fluffy
Okay.
tail.
So Saradwin, if you want to make a medicine check for me, with Kijani's help, that'll be how we do this.
So this is a physical ailment. This is not a mental ailment.
It's probably some of
Do you want
the
to?
latter, but we're gonna
a nature check for the help?
Well, no, he can just succeed at help. It's just a +2
Oh, okay.
because he produced produce.
Oh, that's not. I instead of doing +2, I did 23. And I feel
No,
like
yeah.
I feel like that would be excessive in this situation.
That is a success, and as you kind of use the mango that Kajani just hands to you out of nowhere, you lean
Ain't go
down
away with all this stuff.
and the king is kind of brought to consciousness. Let me remove this.
Welcome back
Wait
to
a
the land of
minute.
living.
Who are you? What are you doing in here?
Friend.
Guards!
Your guards are dead. We're not dead, just more incapacitated.
Where are the guards?
You had a demon inside of you, actually.
This is,
Rook to me!
there you go.
There it is.
Good.
As
Everybody, let's take a step back from his
Finley
highness.
literally stands and becomes and runs charging.
My mind sword is not summoned currently as the king is awakened.
The king says something that I failed to do the thing. Fuck.
You're
All
supposed
right,
to be
go back,
Theoden.
go back, and,
No,
and then he
yeah.
says, "To me, my chessmen." And then
My chessman.
yeah, and then the rook and the Jerry and Delphina come running forth.
That's not how you line up, guys. Like the rook's supposed to be farther away. The bishop is actually supposed to be right next to. Sorry. Anybody seen the knights?
Not that.
Not chess. Oh, chessmen, not chessmen.
Chessmen.
Got it.
Yeah, they're chessmen. They're not X-Men either. He's not Magneto.
Wait.
Just say you should have taken the shard from the crown before.
It does bother me that that's the thing that you said first. I know that he does have the line in some canon, but
Goodness. Yeah. Okay. Ultimately, Delphina and Finley come rushing forth and help the king up into the throne. What is going on here? Who are these people? My liege, fear not. All is well now. You've been under a terrible curse. A curse? Delphina! Father, calm down. Please, take deep breaths. No one here will hurt you. He's looking around. At this, Finley reaches over and, my liege, please be comfortable, and removes the crown from the king and sets it down. Kind of behind him on one of the other many thrones here that are empty. Go on. My liege, how are you feeling? I'm confused. Where have you been? I haven't seen you in days. My lord, it has been months.
Oops.
Someone needs to start explaining. Oh, Finley looks at you guys like.
Yeah.
Oh, is this our time
We
to
have-
explain?
reason to believe that you were beset upon by the witnesses of Astropor.
How dare they have the
Agree.
gall from across the sphere? How is this conducted? What is this magic and trickery?
I
do
will and point down at the flaming goo next to him.
Delphina, we do not know exactly how this has come to pass, but we do believe these individuals, they are also from Astropor. They are enemies of the witnesses. They believe that one of the witnesses possesses the ability to control others, and that your mind was taken from you. I found your notes concerning the late king's desire to support Baonaya in their war against Astropor. Aye. Going through my things, have you? I'm sorry, Delphina, you don't deserve that. I'm just a bit addled. Baonaya wanted us to join with them. Austrent wanted us to join. Wanted us to liberate the people of Astropor from the Triskelvall, but there's absolutely no evidence that a military defeat would eliminate that foul curse on that land. Even if I sent all of the navy of Bangladesh, which I think could fairly take Astropor for a ride, there's no guarantee that we would be able to change the lot of the poor souls who live there. It just wasn't worth the risk. And then Astrant wanted to go behind my back. Couldn't send military aid, but wanted to send huge coffers of gold to Baonaya. I knew there would be problems. Why risk making an enemy of Astropor? That's the last thing I remember. That must have been just weeks ago. Oh, my liege, no. That was years ago. Years ago? It can't be. Delphina, I think perhaps our king needs some time to recover. A restful sleep. I shall do no such thing. I can't sleep. I need to catch up on... As Delphina reaches out and puts her hand on his arm. Father, you've got to take care of yourself first. You've been a victim of a terrible curse. We'll make sure that you're caught up to speed on the war, on everything. The war? What war are we in now? Father, please. Fine. Fine. Delphina, let's retire. Finley, my good man, I'm placing you in charge of the affairs of Bangladesh as the king, my liege. The king? As the king of Bangladesh until I am well. Thank you, Your Majesty. Delphina and the king make their way away from the chamber. Finley walks across to sit in, presumably, none of you is intimate with the court politics, but presumably his own throne, the throne of the Rook. Which isn't a throne of power, but really just a place where the Rook can stand to always be right next to the king in case there's danger. He carries the crown over with him and he sits down heavily. What?
We can swap places if he has to.
Yeah.
Another thing. Before.
Only if the bishop's not in the way,
Yeah.
and neither one of
Yeah,
the knights.
they have
should
to
be.
castle. That's
Just-
right.
Before that goes on anyone's head again, that gem needs to be removed.
Aye. I suppose there's no
That is the time.
time for...
That's. Sorry. Go ahead.
I suppose there's not really time for pomp or ceremony in this, but... He reaches down and wrenches it from the gold casing.
Oh, yeah, and as I'm talking, I'm like pulling out a crafting, like, okay.
This is the cause of our grief, or if it isn't, If this is the price of your aid, which has been immense, then I pay it freely. As the monarch of Bangladesh. He drops it in whoever's hand.
Sarajon takes
I
it.
was- yeah.
Okay. It's a rather large chunk, probably the largest singular chunk of Veo corpse that you have come across yet.
Sarajon will say, "Oh, King, it has been an honor to have found ourselves in your service and be able to render aid to you, and your payment is grateful in our cause as well. So we are grateful to you in your hospitality and for not having us thrown into another jail as soon as you recognized that we were in your throne."
There is much left to do. The king will need time to recover,
But the
and
queen makes,
I must question the virtue of this war with Falchot, as it seems to have been contrived. I wonder if peace might be achieved last, or if our sons and daughters must still go off to war to die in the straits of the narrow sea.
what does that mean with your relations with the queen, who, for all intents, seems to have been the one involved with this? It's based on what the king just said. He's been enchanted to a degree since he didn't remember being the king.
That's true. I have to hope that Arendt is exactly what he appears to be. A young, brash boy whose father was taken from him, using all the power at his disposal to seek vengeance for that crime. And not a co-conspirator in the manipulation of this war. I think of how much he has paid to get where we are now. I hope he holds no additional blame. But that is for Bangladesh to decide.
I do want to say there was another part of this arrangement.
Aye?
The Oread needs protection from Astropol.
As a citizen of Bangladesh, I owe protection to all. If she makes herself known to me, I will ensure she has as much protection as I can offer. But I must warn you. The king had all of the protection of Bangladesh, and still found himself a victim of these witnesses of yours. I wonder if there isn't a safer place for this Oread somewhere else in the world.
Well, if it is okay with you, she could potentially come with us.
She is a free citizen, as long as there are no outstanding warrants. I don't control her life. Perhaps that is a foreign thing to you, Astropoli. As for that thing, what is it? The bubbling
Remember
black
walking
mass is black acrid fumes are rising from it. It's still kind of like
Sarajon looks to the drone. Kai.
in. You remember when we walked in and Kijani and I noticed the vulture?
you did mention. This is the work of one of your
This
witnesses.
is. Yes. Tunica. She has kept tabs on us when possible through the eyes of her vulture. In this case, maybe there are multiple. Maybe
That
that's what
is no
this means.
vulture. I saw
It
when it escaped
was.
from the mind of the king.
We're familiar, or that's what we believe.
Yes.
Maybe more than Liz, more than that.
Yes, typically
What
takes
magic?
form of a vulture, but
I
we're
will-
still kind of learning as well.
Yeah, to kind of reiterate some world building at this point, characters, I mean, your players will recognize this as a fiend, something from the hells, um, or the lower planes, something beyond the material plane, doesn't belong here. From a Mythonos perspective, much like when you guys saw the like shattered body of an angel, your characters would never have no concept of what is angel. You don't have concept of what is celestial. You also don't have concept of what is fiend. This is something that is
That's just a
wildly
monster.
unusual to you. Not only should it not be here because it's the material plane, but like this is something that is upsetting to you. Even though Mythonos is a world of magic and incredible creatures, seeing something like this is like not just an aberration, but it is concerning and unusual.
I may have asked this question before a while ago, but I think I probably asked it when we were in the not architect, what's it called? The Forge of Creation. When we saw the celestial. So in Mythonos like history,
Mm-hmm.
I guess you'd say, there is the only extra planar beings that people have discussed or know about would be elves, gnomes.
Oh, sure.
I'm assuming that's
you're on the cusp of something, but
all
yes, yeah, and elementals.
I thought the
elementals.
are
But I thought
kind of-
elementals were created by or am I misremembering?
Well, they're extraplanar because they technically come from the elemental planes, which are super integrated into the Mythonos lore. Like Mythonos is close to the planes of the elements,
Gotcha.
right?
So yeah.
Yeah.
This is not something Topros is thinking about. I'm just thinking for the dramatic irony purposes. But the only extra, like, those are only extra planar things that we know of. Because even the Veil were created here. The primordial gods were created here.
Or came from the elemental planes.
Or came from elemental planes. So, stupid question, but I'm going to ask anyway. Is this like, many may not get this except Will, the whole like Eberron thing where there's no connect, like Mythos might be the only thing that exists or cut off from other things? The face says I should not ask any further questions.
No,
maybe?
please. I mean, but do it on
Okay.
do it on table, I guess, or
Okay.
find a way for Topros to have this thought. I will confirm that in the
Okay.
cosmology of Mythonos, most
Mhm.
scholars who study this sort of thing would agree that there is the material plane, and
Mhm.
then that there are the elemental planes, and then there are planes that are so far away as to be basically ignorable. They never really come into play. No one knows much about them. Things like, or the way to get to them is long lost to history. The Feywild, the Shadowfell, the celestial planes, the lower evil planes.
Mhm.
These things would all be like, we have record of them because they came either with the elves over from the first world, or like we kind of know about them, but they're so abstract as to be like, it's like when you in the real world when physicists talk about the like fifth dimension, the sixth dimension. It's like, sure, it probably exists theoretically, it definitely exists, but like I can't envision it and it doesn't infect me at all.
Gotcha.
It's definitely not a place you can go, or that people live, or that things are, probably. That's the kind of core understanding of the cosmology from the perspective of Mythonos. It's insulated by the elements.
Mhm. Gotcha. Okay.
But you do know, and kind of helping you to put some stuff together and do some callbacks, you guys have encountered the first world. or encountered leaks from the first world.
Because the two people that came with the guns.
Yep. And the
Gotcha.
you encountered like the kelpies from the first world.
Yeah.
And more than one occasion, you have seen those in recent history, specifically in regards to you. You have begun to see that insulation break down.
Okay.
How can you be sure
Neither
you've
did I.
disposed of it?
I have no idea.
We are unfamiliar with this creature. Other than knowing
The
what
extent
the
of our
guns-
knowledge is basically what I've told you.
So there's witnesses of Ashapur are no mere spellcasters. If they have friends like these.
Not all of them are aligned with Tunica. At least, that's how it was. Can't speak for how it is now.
At least 10 years ago, there was someone who was willing to help us get away. Or probably more than 10 years now, I believe.
Well, what do you think we should do with it?
Do you have any way to contain it magically?
Possibly.
I would think that would be the best way. If we don't, we could try to throw it in the lava and hope for the best. But once we do that, there's no real getting it back.
I have an idea, but it's something that hasn't been attempted in many centuries. It's an old prayer. If you could gather it up and come with me. He will walk out of the throne room.
I will pat it out
Oh yeah, it's just
if
smoldering
it's still
now.
burning.
Yeah.
I will get my my oil slick hammock, whatever, and
Okay. Yeah.
try to wrangle it up and throw it over my shoulder.
Great.
Oh shit, Serotonin.
Oh.
Somebody said smolder.
It is still smoldering. Yes.
It somehow got even more hot in here. What the fuck?
Oh gosh. I assume the party is joining Fenley.
Yay!
Oh, did I go the wrong direction?
Yeah, he's heading south. You don't actually. Yeah, I'm just looking for some confirmation because we're gonna change scenes.
Yes.
All right. Awesome.
It's like we're playing Galaga right now.
Mm-hmm.
He leads you all out here. Yes, he asks you to place it in the center.
I do it.
All right, as you step forward and drop the oil slick sack, a tendril kind of weakly tries to reach up and grab hold of you.
I will punch the fuck out of it.
Okay, great. Um,
Is the vulture still here?
no.
Okay.
So he stands back. as he looks up to this great statue. Jotun. May they ever find rest in the embrace of the earth. And the statue moves. Places its hand palm down. You can hear, if you can imagine like ants screaming, millions of little ants. It's just like, or the sound of like beetles cooking next to fire. It's just high-pitched squealing. And the insides of the sack begin to boil. And the statue resumes. It's got this like captured in its fist. It resumes its stance and grows still. I didn't think that would work.
Your connection to Jotun might be greater than you think.
Surgeon shrugs.
Well, there is
So
much
much
that I
time has
need to
been
attend
lost.
to. Yeah, it's around. Let me move this forward here. It's around 8 o'clock.
We're late.
Are we? I don't know. I think we told her in the morning. We told her after our meeting, so she could just be sitting there waiting.
I think we did say like sunrise.
Well,
That
we
was
said
your
we
meeting
meet
with
him at sunrise.
At sunrise, yeah.
Anyway, we met with him at sunrise. We told her. We told.
at like 4 a.m. I thought.
Yeah, we told Pelinel that we would come see her after our meeting. So
All right.
we never gave her a specific time.
Well, we gotta go do that.
I need to speak with the Queen. He should be arriving any minute, though I understand a contingent of Astropol's embassy is coming with him. I shall have to speak with him in private immediately and hope that things go well. I need for him to recognize my authority. I need for him to understand that which a teenage boy is unlikely to understand.
Is it possible for you to? This will not seem important, but is it possible for you to replace the gem on the crown before the Astropoli contingent see it?
Possibly. I shall need my finest artisans and a gem worthy of the crown of Bangladesh.
We have that stuff. Is that worthy of that? I can't
The
remember.
Soundstone?
Warp class.
No, we have warp class.
Warp
Warp
class?
class. I think we offered to. Like,
Yeah, I
get
offered
that
it
too,
earlier,
anyway.
and then he did. Then he said, "Give it." Like, well, no, he said he's gonna give it freely. I don't know if I want to offer it anymore, because I looked at it. It's a high level item, so we can't use it anytime soon anyway. But still, I don't know if we have enough to really make a dent into actually what we need for it either. But we've already planned to offer this, so I don't feel bad. We came anticipating to have to deal in some way. We came with what we hoped might be a suitable replacement if we were to make a exchange. So, and I'll bring out a chunk of warp class.
Interesting. Such material has never been used in the crown before. It is certainly rare and captivating to gaze upon. If it would not put me even further in your debt, I would accept this.
Is there something you can?
I mean, maybe like 200 gold.
What's debt between pals, right?
Is there anything you could give us to ensure our safe passage around without you having to announce who we are to people that matter. Like a
Agreed.
symbol of.
I can give you a writ. Deputize you as part of the guard. Would certainly give you a certain amount of authority.
It's not necessarily authority, more of a way to get around
Impunity.
without having to. Yes.
Of course. Do you plan to stay in Bangladesh? I understood that your purpose here was complete.
It's nice to know we have somewhere where we can go that we aren't being. Or where we don't have to be fully on guard.
I would recommend you keep your guard until such a time as the political landscape here has settled. As I mentioned, I have no idea how my meeting with the Queen will go, and until I and the Queen deem otherwise, the Stropoli embassy is still very much open. Such powerful allegations as to close the embassy, even though I know them to be true, will have to be borne out in a court. We don't just dictate and demand here in Bangladesh.
Part of
I
me
think
wants
just-
to stick around to see how this goes, but at the same time,
It would be my recommendation that you stay clear for a small time. Though I would love to welcome you back.
I think that's why I ask. Just if we have to pass through, we have to
Baragon,
go through an immigration checkpoint or get criminalized
Baragon,
again.
in my chambers there's a small chest with red lacquer. Would you bring it to me, please? Yes, sir. Baragon is the one who shat his pants earlier. He goes running away.
Has
Change
he
your pants while you're out there,
repantsed,
buddy.
or is he still?
He's decided to just de-pants altogether.
That's fair, honestly.
No, he returns carrying a small red lacquer chest. Thank you. Let's see here. I'll keep this. He pulls out a pressed flower in a letter. Pulls out a signet ring and puts it in his pocket. Kind of rifles through the rest of the stuff. Closes the lid and hands you the rest of the chest. Here. This should help you get you on your way. But I urge you to lay low. You'll find a signet ring in there. It's of my family crest. Show that. You should find favorable company in Bangladesh, so long as you haven't evidently committed any crimes. It's not immunity.
I nudge
This is great.
Johnny like he's the one that's going to commit a crime.
Now, I have much to... Why is Delphina here? Delphina, get the fuck out of here. Go take care of your dad. I have much to attend to. He looks back over his shoulder up at the giant statue of Jotun. Kind of shakes his head in disbelief again. A new era. Or perhaps an old one come again. Be safe. He will retreat, leaving the party. Also note that this is not an abandoned plaza. There are other dwarves in and about this main area
How many
that
of
are
them
just like...
their pants when Jotun moved?
There were audible gasps and screams. The six of you plus Hassan now have the reign of the city and can move about freely.
What's in
I
the
think we
box?
What's
should
in
go
the
make our meeting.
box? In the box, there are 4 finely cut gemstones, each of which could be sold for 200 gold pieces.
Nice, nice, nice.
The signet ring for the house crate, which could be sold, I suppose, for about 100 gold pieces. I don't necessarily recommend that. Someone writing this down.
quest item doesn't have the vital tag. I don't know. Yeah, I got it.
The crate ring also serves as the magic item, a diplomat's badge, which I think you guys already have one of, but for what it's worth.
I don't have one, and I also want to be +1 diplomacy.
So there is that. And it's up to the party. What do you want to do next? Well done on achieving this seemingly insurmountable goal.
I almost asked.
I'm
a
gonna take
question,
my healing
but
pill.
see that
Okay.
you answered the question already.
What's the question?
We have 195 experience points now.
I did. If you go up in chat, I have applied
Yeah.
experience for that combat.
Name.
Did you say something about the diplomat's badge?
You have one, don't you?
I do.
This
This
ring
will be
that the crate family crest ring serves the same magical purpose as diplomat's badge.
4 gems worth
4 gems
200.
worth 200 gold pieces each.
Who actually did get the healing pill?
I could check Kajani's sheet. I don't think it was him.
Diplomat's badge is what we said this is.
Kajani has a healing potion minor, but I don't see the pill.
Yeah, I got potions. I can even heal myself. I just, a pill might be the best.
It is good to use when you don't direly need it, because, they take time.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, guys. I don't see the pill anywhere. I guess someone probably didn't write it down on their character sheet. Although I'm certain I told you exactly what its quality was.
I have
also-
a list of all of them in my notes, but I did not create an item.
I see. So maybe
Hmm.
no one did put an item on their sheet. How are you all feeling?
What a
Ollie, Kai,
I'm
and Vess.
a little banged up.
Not feeling good.
I'm less than half.
Serdwin, you are fine, comparatively.
yeah. I
I'm
think
perfectly
actually,
fine. I didn't take any damage.
whoever has it,
31 points.
we're cramming it down Oleander's throat.
Yeah, actually, Ollie is.
I mean, I can just do treat wounds. I have continual healing, avoid medic, and everything. I think that lets me do everybody over 10 minutes, or a certain
but you
amount of
do
people over 10 minutes.
2 people at a time.
But yeah,
I'll do myself.
That's the easy way to do it.
Okay, perfect. You
Cool,
guys
cool.
just gonna hang out here in the courtyard?
Yep, just tending to our wounds.
All
Risky
right.
surgery and all. No, we'll go back
Oh.
to the inn.
I'll do whenever appropriate, Vestrin and Oleander, because they're the ones that are
Great.
orange.
You all make your way back to the Lucky Lark. Again, it's only 8 o'clock. You guys got an early start today, so there's a bit of bustle going on in the city, but people are kind of just setting up shop, opening their doors. Coffee shops and bakeries are well underway for their day, and you can smell fresh bread. Powerful smell of fresh bread and cinnamon buns, almost able to overpower the smell of fresh fish coming from the river as early morning fishermen are bringing in their first catches and setting up market on the bridge. As you make your way back to the Lucky Lark. Return to your rooms. That was incredible.
You know, my ribs are starting to feel that hammer.
Do you think that Jotun is nearby? We know that the gods are trapped inside their persons, so if they have power at all, it must be close to them, right? How is Jotun able to move the stone statue? Is that Jotun?
Yes.
We should go back and talk to him.
You love doing 7 damage to us, don't
Get hurt.
I love that the
Jotun-
first roll was like the only ID8 with the damage.
Jotun was the primordial that favored humans
And other
or
mortals.
favored
Yes.
mortals.
His
Or mortals. Okay.
his like hidden name is the Emerging Empathy. He who came forth from the caves and broke bread with the mortals.
I'm so convinced it worked because we were there.
Could maybe have been.
Seems to be the way plots work.
All right. You guys healed up? Healed and happy?
you?
Hale?
No,
Healthy?
I need more.
Can
need
I
more.
can I also do this? It's immunity based on like the person who did it, right?
No,
Well,
incorrect. You have to have
Serdwin has
continual-
continual healing,
Oh yeah, all right, sure.
so he can heal repetitively. It just takes time. Take 10 minutes per heal.
It's 10 minutes per 2 heal now, at least.
That's right.
But again, we don't. Yeah. If we're at this point, we're at.
I will say there's nothing to stop you from spending the rest of the time
Yeah.
that you need doing this thing and triaging each other and healing up. So I'm fine with everyone just.
Going to full.
Yeah,
Tend to
unless
refocus on
unless Serdwin kills one of you with his
That's-
surgery.
That's impossible at this point. Well, not necessarily. He could
unlikely.
Less and
fail.
less likely.
He could fail. He
But
could
it's not-
fail.
Say things like that.
Could critically
then-
fail.
Yeah,
Fail several times in a row.
Could critically fail only. Oh. Sorry. Oh, we're all yawning.
I'm EP.
Yeah, same.
Same.
Well. Do you guys want to embark on the next sort of thing? You want to kind of spend some time on the table talking about what you'd like to engage in next?
I would like to do that if we went back to the
You're back at the Lucky Lark.
Lucky Lark and just discuss what our next plans were, because big ticket item was getting the crown
Yeah.
veil
yeah.
chart, and we got it. So
And in fact,
that was
what I'll do, because that is like a big. It's not just that. Yeah, it's a lizard, AJ. It's
well,
actually a
that was
salamander.
we found that out at Manigal's estate, right?
Lizard.
When we first started. So like that was a big quest.
You're right. That is a
Item.
big quest. Maybe it deserves.
Oh, I wasn't politicking for that, but if you feel because you feel so moved without prompting, by all means.
Maybe it deserves an accomplishment reward.
Like 5 levels.
No.
I'm not
But
sure
don't
that's
push
how
it.
that.
No, do push it. That way, move the goalpost.
Move the goalpost. Yeah, I mean, I think that you guys having acquired that has been a big deal. So we'll just pop another 150 experience points.
Oh,
Yay!
cool.
Whee!
Yeah.
You
Hey.
guys might be
Hey.
level 7 before Christmas. Yeah, so you're back at the Lucky
Topher,
Luck.
what next?
I'm assuming we're.
On table,
Are we in room or are we downstairs at table?
wherever you'd like to be.
In room.
Great.
In room. Okay.
Healing is an in-room activity.
Yeah, you gotta like get
We're
We're even
undressed.
in the innermost
Very
room.
relatable. Healing is an in-room activity. So we have the veil shot from the crown. I guess 7 years later than we expected, right? Wait, hold on. Where am I?
3.5
Three.
years.
2023.
years.
3 and 4. It was 4, right?
7
3023,
years.
3027.
3.5.
3.5. Okay. 3.5
You're
years
the
later than expected.
calendar keeper.
Topher, how many more do we have left?
I do not keep track. I am not the person who keeps count of how many we have. I only am asking
There's
questions.
the 3 from that Astroport have and 1 unknown, I think. Am I right on
And
that?
it's 7 for the dwarves, 3 for the elves, and 9 for men. Right?
That's a different franchise.
A different, right? Different. That's a different scroll that you read.
No.
not the-
I wrote this down.
Okay, I will write it in my notes though now, so to account for it.
Oh,
just
you
for the
didn't
sake
write it
of
in your notes
Okay.
last time? I think Mason was the one keeping track of it all.
It was
Yeah,
it was forever ago, but
100%
I
right.
realized the first time you wrote it down, I apparently wrote it down wrong because when we revisited, I had my numbers were incorrect, or something got clarified afterwards. So I just need to write them down. There are 15 total, right? 13 total.
I would love to tell you the correct answer.
It's 15 or 13. I know for a fact it's 15 or 13. It's
But
one
I'm
of
a
those
terrible
two numbers. I just
GM
don't know.
and have lost the plot.
I will attempt to
Really relying
Control
on
F
Mason
to see
know
what
this.
I
I
have.
got you. I'm doing what you just said.
Okay.
Quick, somebody go watch the VOD.
All of it.
Shard.
Although
Sure,
we could
tell me
find.
which ones.
Young Kumar Chubb,
There was
Dale
one
Shard.
specific that we were talking about this.
Yeah.
Give Kimmler
We were in
5
Kimmler's
shards.
office.
He should have a total of 11. There are actually 15 total shards. Sulphurane Citadel has 2. Paladin's Crown has 1, and 1 unknown. So we were missing. There are 3 that are 2 that with the Sulphurane Citadel, and 1 that is currently unknown.
The
Everything
whereabouts
else
unknown.
is.
So, okay, got
Thank you, past
So,
Jerry.
so there are 3. There are 3 that we need to acquire.
Yes.
We could just get captured by the.
Sounds like a terrible idea.
I didn't say it was a good one.
You could also travel directly to the Sulphurane Citadel via
We have to get to
the Soul Forge.
via some. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
True. Kijani will pipe up. If we are taking recommendations, I still would like to go to the library.
Oh, you're so right.
Which you
And
mean
that's
the
in the general
Mason really
direction.
wanted to do that.
Yeah.
you mean
of-
the big library from the people who gave us the dwarf people who gave us Sunstone?
We other way around, but yes,
Okay, gotcha.
What?
Okay.
we don't
You gave
have
them
the
the Sunstone,
Sunstone.
yes, that's
We
right.
gave it to them.
That's true.
Yeah, and honestly, that's where I want to go realistically right now in my head is the other side of the world. So getting there the better ways is easier.
There is
I
also
think that
finding Ganyan.
what I was saying,
Oh.
but I think that my method for that, provided we can figure this out, would be uh, still going to the library, as that I think, especially now we were closer than before with anything. We have better things to ask and look for, I think. But then, oh, the temple that's in
Yeah, let's look at the world map.
Casabazor. Is
Yes.
that the right?
Strike Eater?
Yeah.
Strike Eater Keep. That's right. Let's
Which
look
is
at the
also
world map.
where the Tetralaw home base
Yeah.
is around.
Well, I don't think
And
the people there
and
probably call it Tetralaw, but
sure,
that's yeah,
we'll find out.
yeah.
Although maybe it doesn't matter. It was just a branding thing.
It was
Don't
just
worry
a
about
branding
it.
thing.
Don't worry about it.
He said it was just. He's like, don't read into it. Okay.
Definitely don't
When the
read into
GM
it.
says don't read, when the GM says don't read into it, then you're like, that doesn't make any sense.
It's so hard. It's like 'cause as a GM's like something. No, no, no. Okay, thank you for helping me to get off that. But then I'm like,
No,
maybe I
I
should
don't
still be
believe
on
it.
that
I
track.
believe red herring is the case. Um,
But that would be
I
my
was
my
about to say something,
thought
I forgot.
there.
Okay.
Would be that route. And now getting there is the issue, but I think we might be able to book a passage. And who knows? Maybe there is. Well, I don't know how much I trust uh, the Alabaster Fleet. Unfortunately, if I'm not as familiar with the crew. Unfortunately, as seems the last, we're dealing with them quite closely. Astropro, by the way, is what I mean.
I have a weird question because I have a terrible memory. So, the, we jumped forward 3.5 years. 2 years ago is when Cillian fell ill or was cursed.
It seemed like it was. He didn't remember becoming the king. So it
True.
would
Right.
be immediate based on that.
Yeah.
Right after
So
the assassination. Yeah.
immediately after, so assassination was 2 years ago.
It was immediately after the switching of the crown,
Yeah.
effectively.
So 2 years ago, the king was this human. The human monarch was assassinated, and then Cillian was cursed. Before we moved forward 3.5 years, we did know about the occupation of Ilisera by Veonaya. Correct?
That was the planned attack. I
That
don't
was
think
yeah.
I don't think it,
That
But
was the
that was prior.
goal, but it had not been accomplished yet before the time jump.
Before we. Okay. They had been planning to occupy.
Mhm.
So, based on what we know, at what point would we assume Ashrafa was aware of the Vanaya wanting to go to war?
I suspect, honestly, as part of me suspect is before we even rejoined, we met back up again.
That would make sense. Because, yes, the witnesses at least could have been aware. Okay. And we don't know what else would have happened in those 3.5 years that we were gone, so.
Yeah, it's hard not to sound like a crazy person.
True.
Yeah. Okay. So
Another question. Go ahead.
I was just gonna point out some markers on the map. For what you guys are talking about. You guys are here. in Martyov. Here we go. Martyov. Lannis Pierce will be the place where the library is. Strike Eater Keep, ostensibly the headquarters of the Tetralaw Order, as well as the entrance to the closest entrance to the Creation's Forge and the Great Ring that could get you to the other places. And then here's Sulphur Rain Citadel, and then Elisera. If you wanted to travel to Elisera, Sulphur Rain Citadel is not your only close option. You also have the Arborane Citadel in Manapriet. If you wanted to avoid Ashbroy altogether, you've got the Rust-Taken Temple up here.
And Kimmler also, not that this is nowhere close to being on the way, but we do also know that Kimmler said that he knows how he could take us to.
Not Kimmler.
Not Kimmler.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle could take you to Orator Keep, which is over here. This tiny little.
But at that point, we also could just go back to.
Rest taken.
North,
Not rest taken. Not rest taken. Arborane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just list them all.
So
Yeah.
okay. So
in that case, here's the last one you hadn't mentioned.
in terms of goals, quests, as it were. So we are going to. So the library is a place in Lannis Pierce, right?
Lannis Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to spell Lannis Pierce wrong.
I doubt it. Did you remember the Z?
I
Kidding.
don't
I'm
even
kidding.
know.
I'm kidding.
No, I'm curious. I don't even know what to. I'm trying to think. What do I? If I do Control F to try to find it, am I even going to type that part in right?
I'm not sure. I have it spelled Lanis Pierce.
That's not how I have it spelled because I just typed it. I found it and it's not. So you.
Or it probably does
Hey,
a double in just because of Game of Thrones.
you said it's spelled how?
I have it spelled Lanis Pierce.
Okay. I've changed it. Okay.
So,
Okay.
not to
Library of Lannis.
Yep, go ahead.
Library of Lannis Pierce. Find the Ganyan.
Yeah, and then ultimately acquire the
Yeah.
final 2 pieces of Veo from Sulphurine, and 1 piece that you do not know the location of.
Are remaining. Okay. So what should we go after first? I suppose no one has any strong opinions one way or the other.
Yeah, that being the case, I think that I think we're all kind of just drained today and not really engaged, and we're also missing Mason. So we'll go ahead and wrap up here and pick up next time in the Lucky Lark with all of your options laid before you. and have the party decide on what to pursue next. So yeah, I'll go ahead and end the stream. Bye, Mason.
Bye, Twitch.
Bye, Mom.
Bye.